What's up, you YouTubers? This is Harpy Hunter 89 coming at you from the Duelist Den. I'm here with my 6-year-old son.
Deskbot 000.
You gotta talk louder, buddy. They can't hear you. What's your name?
Deskbot 000.
Yep. We're displaying his deck profile. This is the deck I made for him. This is his first deck ever. So let's get right into it. First, we are running 3 copies of
Deskbot 1.
This is your primary tuner, and it gains 500 attack times the number of machine type monsters you control. Next, we run 3 copies of
Deskbot 2.
This card gives all your other machines a 500 boost, and then when it's special summoned, you can search your deck for Deskbot and add it to your hand. Next, you run 3 copies of
Deskbot 3.
Yep. This card, when it's normal summoned, you can special summon a Deskbot from your deck to the field. And then once per turn, you can use its effect to increase its attack by 500 points times the number of Deskbot cards you control. Next, we run 3 copies of
Deskbot 4.
Do you remember what Deskbot 4 does? What Deskbot 4 does is you can send a monster, a Deskbot monster, from your deck to the graveyard, and it gains 500 attack times the number of level that is. So if it's a level 2, it gains 1,000 attack. If it's a level 10, or level 8, it gains 4,000 attack. My problem is, I activate this at the start of the damage step. Next, we run 3.
Deskbot 5.
Yep, Deskbot 5. And then we also run 3.
Deskbot 6.
Yep. Now, like all the Deskbot pendulums, their pendulum effect states that you can only special summon Deskbot monsters, and the effect cannot be negated. When these are summoned, in Deskbot 5's case, when it's summoned, you can you can destroy a spell or trap card your opponent controls. When Deskbot 6 is summoned, you can target one monster on the field, change its battle position. Then each of these also has an effect that activates when it's destroyed in the pendulum zone. With Deskbot 5, you get to special summon a Deskbot from your graveyard. And with Deskbot 6, you get to add a Deskbot from your deck or graveyard to your hand.
I say no.
Next, we run 3 copies of
Deskbot 7.
and 3 copies of
Deskbot 8.
Each of these gain 500 attack times the number of Deskbots in your graveyard, and they also have similar effects that complement each other. Deskbot 7, when it's on the field, your opponent cannot target any Deskbot for an attack except Deskbot 7. So if you have 2 7s on the field, you've locked your opponent out from attacking. Deskbot 8 prevents your opponent from targeting your Deskbots with card effects. So if you have 2 8s on the field, locks them out from using targeting effects. For our last Deskbot monster in the main deck, we run 3.
Deskbot 9.
Yep, this is by far the most powerful of the Deskbots, as you can activate the effect to have it gain attack equal to the total attack of all Deskbots you control. And then when it attacks, your opponent can activate cards or effects during the battle phase. Next, we run 3 copies of
Machine duplication.
What this does is, when you activate this, you target a machine type monster you control with 500 less attack and then special summon up to 2 copies of it from your deck. Ideally, what you want to do is get Deskbot 2 on the field, then use it on Deskbot 2, so you get 2 searches out of it. For our drawing power, we use
Upstart Goblin 1 day piece.
Yep, Upstart Goblin 1 day piece is your only 2 draw spells. Well, these are 2 of the 3 draw spells you need for this deck. Next, we will use 1
Solar Charge.
Yep, what Soul Charge does is you can special summon any number of monsters from your graveyard as possible, as long as you pay 1,000 life points for each one you summon, and you give up your battle phase for that turn, but it does set up your field for extremely powerful defense, and then on your next turn, offense. Next, we run 1. Talk louder. Yep, limiter removal. This doubles the attack of all your machine type monsters. So it's all Deskbots or machines, it works real well. Next, we run 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. Everybody knows what this does. Target spell trap card on the field and destroy it. And then for the final card in the deck, our main deck, we run. Yeah, we run 3 copies of base. What this does is gives all your Deskbots a 500 attack boost, or attack and defense boost. And then once per turn, you can shuffle any number of Deskbots from your hand into the deck, then draw that same number of cards. And you can banish 9 Deskbots with different names from your field and graveyard, and return all cards in your opponent's hand, graveyard, and field to their deck. So this pretty much clears the field for you, and leaves your opponent with no resources. For the extra deck, this is a synchro-based extra deck, so don't give me crap for not running Xyz monsters. Given that all the Deskbots are different levels, I don't know why you run Xyz in it anyway. We run 1.
Naturia Beast.
What this card does, what Naturia Beast does, is you mill 2 cards from the top of your deck to negate a spell card's activation and destroy it. We run 1. So talk louder. Yep, 1 Hyper Librarian. Since this is a synchro-based deck and you can make level 5 synchros real easy, we run 1 Hyper Librarian, which lets you draw a card every time you synchro summon.
Naturia Beast.
Nope. Barkion.
Barkion.
Yep. What Naturia Barkion does is you can banish 2 cards from your graveyard to negate a trap card's activation and destroy it. Next, we run 1 copy of
Go-Yo Guardian.
Yep, Go-Yo Guardian. Everybody knows what this does. Destroys a monster by battle. Supposed to summon it to your side of the field in defense. Next, you run 2
Black Hose Dragon.
What this does is when it's synchro summoned, you get to destroy all cards on the field. We run 1 Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon.
Oh, that's cool.
What this card does is when it's special summoned, you can target 1 card in your Pendulum Zone and special summon it to the field. And once per turn, monsters your opponent's possession cannot activate the effects during the battle phase. So this works real great against stopping battle phase effects, monster effects.
Stardust Dragon.
Yep, we run 1 copy of Stardust Dragon. Everybody knows that this does sack it to negate an effect that destroys cards on the field, then return it during your end phase. We run 1
Crimson Blade.
Yep, what Crimson Blade does is when it destroys a monster by battle, your opponent cannot special summon level 5 or higher monsters during the next turn. This has actually saved this deck's bacon against Cosmos, Monarchs, Fluffles. Actually saved this deck against Fluffles once too. That was kind of fun. Because it was Sam Cox's Fluffle deck that it happened against. Loser. 1 Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. Yep.
It's invisible.
Yeah, it's a ghost. It's ghost rare. Look at that, people. It's my shiny ghost rare that I'm letting my son use. Yeah.
Oh, let me try it.
No. Next we got 1 Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. This is the latest addition to this deck. I finally got this card last weekend. I had to give up a lot of, like 50 cards to get her, but I got her for the deck, didn't I, buddy? Yeah? Yeah, high five. Alright. Next we have 2
Deskbot Jet.
Yep, 2 Deskbot Jets. So this card does against 500 attack for each Deskbot card on the field. Then it has 2 additional effects. The first one is you can target 1 Deskbot card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon a Deskbot from your deck. The second is you can target 1 Deskbot card you control and 1 face-up card on the field and destroy both of them. So this has the ability to special summon other Deskbots to get their effects off, like Deskbot 2. And it also has the ability to destroy your opponent's face-up cards. Next we run 1 Leo, Keeper of the Sacred Tree. This prevents your opponent from targeting it for effects during your main phase 2. Then we have 1
Star Eater.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk louder, buddy. We got 1 Star Eater. It's a pretty powerful card. For the side deck, we run 2.
Tigers.
Yep, everybody knows what this does. Destroys all monsters on the field. We run 3.
Forbidden Dress.
Yep, 3 Forbidden Dress. What this card does is you target a monster, face-up monster on the field until the end of this turn. It loses 600 attack, but can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects. We run 3 Fairy Winds, which destroys all your opponent's spell and trap cards. It destroys all those spell and trap cards on the field. Then both players take damage times the number, or 300 times the number destroyed. We run 3.
Mirror Forces.
Yeah, everybody knows what this does. Pretty much when your opponent's monster attacks, destroy all attack position monsters they control. Run 1 Torrential Tribute. Yeah, buddy. Everybody knows what this does. When monsters summon, destroy all monsters on the field. Then we run 3 copies of And the Band Played On. What this card does is your opponent cannot special summon monsters with the same level as they control, and also not special summon monsters with the same rank as they control. So this although it may not shut your opponent down, it does slow them down, which in Deskbots is all you really need. This has actually saved my butt against Pendulum Magicians. It saved me against Cosmos, or not Cosmos, Monarchs. It saved me from Black Wings once too. It's pretty cool. Well, that is mine and my son's Deskbot deck profile. In the comment section down below, let me know what you thought of it. Also, make sure you
hit the like button. What?
Subscribe to the channel and tell your friends about it. Until next time, this is Harpy Hunter 89 and
Deskbot 000.
signing off.